Hi everyone, welcome back to Gracie's Garden. So today we're going to do a little plant haul of plants I purchased from two locations here in Florida. I'm in Zone 9A. So one was at the DeLand Garden Club, which is in Volusia County, Florida. The next one is going to be at a local plant nursery. So we'll start with the Garden Club. The first plant I purchased was a frostweed plant. So this plant is very tall, it's right here. And this is the leaf. It's about 4 foot tall. And this is the flower. And so I believe this is a native plant to Florida. And already the ants are crawling up it. And the butterflies have been all over it this morning. The next plant I purchased was a shingling vine. And this was only $5. Look how big those leaves are. And there's about 4 of them on here. And the next one was a begonia. So this begonia has like a little red center there. I don't have the name or type of begonia it is. But look at the stem on this here. It has 2 plants in there with some very little babies. But I just love these leaves. And the next one was also a begonia. Some sort of angel wing begonia. Has that little red center there. And these leaves, I don't know if you can see it too well, has some sort of bumpy texture to them. I just thought that was very interesting. It's almost thorny, but not quite. And this has 2 plants in there. And this was only $2 apparently. And the other plant I purchased from the DeLand Garden Club was a coleus. I love me some dark leaf plants, and these are just like velvet. And it is quite large, probably about 1.5 feet tall. I love me some coleus. They do so well here in Florida. Even in the heat, I mean they need water, but even in the heat they just do well, and they come back season after season. And their leaves are so velvety. And there's about 5 plants in there. So that's what I got at the DeLand Garden Club. Well, let me show you what I got at the plant nursery. Okay, so the plant nursery I went to was a nursery in DeLand, Florida called EFG Orchids. But they sell a lot more than orchids. They sell everything tropical. I mean, they have orchids, but they sell a lot of rare plants, a lot of tropical plants. And every October, they have a massive sale where everything is 25 to 35% off. So I only bought 3 plants there. And that sale runs until the end of October. They do this every year. So the first plant I purchased, I guess my neighbor's home, is a Hoya Vitalinoides, maybe. So this was $7.50. It has this long little tentacle, as you can see there. And I just love those leaves. And this is a 4-inch pot. All the 4-inch pots were $7.50. So I'm going to put it in a hanging basket, of course, but that is the first one. And then the second one was also a Hoya. and also has a long little vine going there. This was $7.50 as well. I just love those leaves. And the last plant was a plant that's been on my wish list for quite a while. And it is a Thai constellation. So this was, as you can see there, it says $85. Then it was 35% off. So it was $55. And that was only the 4-inch pots that were $55. And then this leaf here has some new growth here. Yeah, and that was it. That was all the plants I purchased. So I said, this one's been on my list for a while. You can't really pass up that deal. They had larger ones that were in 6-inch pots that were like $225, so with the discount like about $150. But really, these grow pretty quick here in Florida, so this is all I need. And I like watching them grow and progress, so yeah. Alright, that was it. I'm going to show you a couple of flowers that are in bloom in the front yard. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and let's go see what's in bloom. So the first plant I want to show you is this plant here. I don't know, it's some kind of lily that I planted a few years ago. I bought the bulb at a garage sale. Unfortunately, I don't know what kind it is. Oh, look at the little lizard there. That's the bloom getting ready to bloom, or the stem getting ready to bloom. But I just love these. They're so sweet smelling, and this whole thing will be covered in these flowers. And it's quite a large plant. Oh, I have another one back there too that's getting ready to bloom. And this plant is probably about 5 foot tall. It's just about as tall as I am. And the next plant, sorry, the sun got really bright all of a sudden, is the castor plant. You can put some shade over it. But it gets this big, beautiful bunch. All of these have turned into flowers and are getting ready to seed. And then these are the flowers here. And this is really just a cluster of a lot of flowers. A lot of teeny little flowers all together. And then this is what it looks like when it seeds. Just these little brown clusters. And then we have the porterweed here, which never stops blooming. Alright everyone, that is it for today. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!